Yo, what's up? My name is Akan Dude. This is Talk to People 13. This is my little update podcast series that I do at the start of the month, just to give an update on my previous month and this month and whatever I'm doing this month and my plans and stuff like that. I got a mic set up, so hopefully it's working right now, and if it is, I should sound pretty clear and not so echoey as the last one. But no, yeah, January was pretty good. I was just setting up my crib for, just setting it up, focusing on that, working a lot and stuff like that. Just doing a lot of work and on that front. I kind of took a break from like uploading stuff on the daily, simply because I wanted to recalibrate and like do it. I had some ideas of changes to make in all my series, and and just like how to do it better, and some tweaks that for the long term. So I was like, let me step back, let me take a break, let me just recalibrate so then I can come back and do it, and in a different way, in a changed way. So I took a little break off, of like 2 weeks off, so I wasn't uploading, and there was no Sunday bars. And if you notice, there is no more Sunday bars. I've changed that to be I can rap on anything. I feel like I like rapping and stuff like that, but I gotta be careful. Like when you post, like what you post is what you are. So like I want to be careful not to post too much, or just like too much things that like shows rapping. So it's like, because then I can get falsely painted as a rapper when I'm not just a rapper. Like I like to rap and stuff like that, but I'm just an artist. I like to sing and all that stuff. And like if you were to look into my discography, into my songs that I have released, there's hardly any rapping in there. It's a lot of singing. It's a lot of melodic stuff. So I was like, okay, how do I? And yeah, my whole shtick is that like, yo, I'm versatile. Like I can do it. That's the brand. So when it's only seen as like rapping, like I got the Sunday bars and then go on tight beats. It gives off like okay, this is a rapper, and it could confuse people when they see these Sunday bars videos, and they got that. And I was promoting Sunday bars too, like in terms of like ads and stuff like that, like promoting rapping a lot. So then if someone's like, oh, this is fire, yo, like let me listen to his music, and then it's all straight melodic shit, it's gonna be kind of confusing. So I just wanted to be more clear on my brand. Like my brand is not just rapping. My brand is just being like overall versatile. Like I can do it. I'm free. It's about being free, be able to do whatever. So like that's my brand. So I just want to make sure that I am representing myself in the best possible way. So I made some tweaks and changes on these series, So like Sunday bars is, no more, like RIP Sunday bars, and it got reborn until I can rap on anything, And that series, I'm able to now just like go off of just I can rap on anything. Now it's just like it's not tied to just beats, Obviously it's rapping, but now the focus is less about like lyrics and bars and stuff like that, and more about just like, yo, like what can this guy rap on? And I'm just gonna be rapping on random shit. Sometimes it'll be actual beats, sometimes it'll just be some random shit. Like it'll be like a theme song of a cartoon show, or like a soundtrack to a movie, Now the possibilities are endless. So I really just expanded that series to become more in line with my brand, and then also be able to get more entertainment factor into it. So it's not just you just watching some nigga rap. Like it's like there's an added element to it. Now you can be like, yo, wait a minute, what's he gonna rap on? Oh, well, he rapped on that, such and such. So I feel like that was the best move, and so I made that move. And then another change I also made was just to now, for how I can do sounds on so and so's type beats, I'm changing that to now song. So with that change, now I'm able to dive into other genres. Now I can do other people's, because with beats, beats is inherently tied into just like rap. So like, oh, that is a beat, ASAP Rocky beat, Drake beat, Kendrick beat, So it's like it's a lot of rap. So I was like tied into rap. And then, like I said, I don't want to be, painted as just a rapper. Like I'm in it. Like I like rap. Don't get me wrong. I like rap and all that stuff. But I don't want to just be painted as just a rapper. So that change allows me to now expand, when I just say, when I reverse, such a simple change too, like just changing one word from beat to song, how it can do sounds on so-and-so song, on a so-and-so song, on a da-da-da song. So now I can dive into other genres, other artists. I could be like, oh, how it can do sounds on a Post Malone song, how it can do sounds on a SZA song, how it can do sounds, you know what I mean, on even like some pop shit, like how it can do sounds on a Taylor Swift song, you know, some shit like that, just to show how versatile a nigga can be. So it's like that move, so those two moves right there is more, it's more in line with my brand and what I'm trying to portray, and allows me to also just now do more stuff instead of just, because I realized like just making a rap every single week, like bro, it's like it's cool, but I'm like, bro, I want to do more than this. So now it allows me to like, now sometimes I'll be rapping, sometimes it'll be a rap, and then sometimes it'll be some singing and some melodic shit. So it allowed me to be, it'll make it more fun for me, you know what I mean? So those were much needed changes, you know what I mean, for those series. So so it's still gonna be similar vibes, but you know, you'll eventually notice the differences, obviously in the names, and Sunday Bar is obviously the big change as well with name wise. So yeah, those are the moves that that's what I was like, took a 2-week break to really just recalibrate, just like, how do I clean this up moving forward, you know what I mean? And then with that being said, I'm also not gonna, I'll probably run ads on only like some melodic stuff and stuff like that, and like just to show that, yo, I'm versatile, like I can do more than just rapping. Like it's not, you know, my whole shit is like I can do it, so I can do whatever I want. So it's not just me just rapping, you know what I mean? I'm doing whatever. I just like music. I like music in general, so it's like regardless if it's rap or whatever, pop rock or whatever. I just like music in general. So I want to, you know, do what I love and do it to the best ability, to my ability. You know what I mean? And then when it comes to my other series as well, like, you know, my behind the scenes, those are all gonna stay the same. Like my behind the scenes and this, talk to the people, those are all gonna be the same. I mean, it'll have like some technical changes over time, like say like, you know, having lights. I do have lights, I just haven't set that bitch out. I've been so over here, over there, that there's things that just like been pushed to the side, like, but eventually you'll see this bitch be having nice ass lighting, you know what I mean? Like 3-point lighting and shit like that. Right now I'm kind of just going off of the sunlight and then this, you know, the ceiling light. So fuck it, you know what I mean? But eventually I'll have 3-point lighting, and then after that, obviously I got this mic. I've been had this mic. I just didn't set it the last time. But this mic is I didn't even peep that this is a wired mic. So like clips are here. That's like, I don't know if you can see it. I don't think you can. I'm looking at my little screen right here that I can see myself. You know what I mean? Hopefully I'm not looking at it too much because I don't want my eyes to be diverted. But you know, fuck it. Who gives a fuck? But no, yeah. So I got the wired connection, and then it goes straight to the mic. You know, which is cool for indoor and stuff like that. But if I do like an outdoor shoot and I need like, I need my voice to be recorded, I'm gonna have to get one that's like a receiver one. Like, you know what I mean? Obviously, I'm gonna get a Rode mic because for when it comes to a behind the scenes, so it can be a little bit more crisper on those instead of it being this echoey, you know what I mean, room. But definitely like that is what I want. That is what I want. So I want to get a more wireless mic. So then for those things, but right now it's all good. It's all good. Hopefully it sounds good. And I'm hoping there's sound, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm hoping that when I stop this recording and end this little update, that everything is sounding good. You know, that would be kind of hurt, but fuck it, we'll see what happens. Anyway, but no, like last month I was really just working and just decided to just take a break, you know. But now it's coming back. Like I uploaded Sunday. You know, I can rap on anything. So that was the first, you know, and then I'm gonna move forward with the series like that. So. But I was saying, talk to the people and talk to the people behind the scenes. Those are all going to be staying the same, but they're going to be obviously upgraded, on the way. That's what I usually do. Like, that's what I realize. Like, that's what I usually do. Like, and I like that. It's like, I don't try to start perfect. I don't try to get all my eggs in one. What's the word I'm trying to fucking say? I'm not trying. Fuck it. I'm not gonna try to be all fucking mystic guy. I'm not trying to be perfect on the, on the first one. I just want to start, and then as I go, I'm gonna improve. And that's what I like. So it's like, too much trying to be perfect. I feel like it delays your shit for so long. Like, bro, I gotta be perfect, bro. I gotta have the perfect start, the perfect step. But it's like, bro, fuck all that. That's just wasting time. It's wasting a lot of time. And I noticed that I was doing that when it came to this crib. Like, I was like, yo, I gotta get all this shit up first, and then I'm finally gonna start marketing my songs. It's like, wait a minute, why don't I just start marketing my songs and like just get what I need? There's stuff that I need. But like, I need to start prioritizing like what's a need and what's a want. Because if it starts becoming everything's a need, then it really is just me delaying me actually starting this marketing process of all my songs and actually doing what I need to do and doing the things that is actually important that I need. That is the whole reason why I'm even here and doing all this is for marketing my songs. You know what I mean? So I need to just be like, yo, fuck. Okay, what do I need? Get that, and then let me start this right away. I don't want to be going into March or April or, bro, 4 months in the year and I haven't done any marketing. Like, fuck that. No, I'm like, it's cool. I'm cool with like February. So like this February, my goal is to actually just start marketing. Like, my goal this February is to just start marketing my songs. Like, all my songs that I have, just start marketing them. Like, I don't want to be like going into March and I haven't even started my marketing 3 months in the year and I'm just no, fuck that shit, bro. I need to start right now, because in the day, like, I start right now, who knows, gain some traction, and then upgrade this shit later, upgrade the crib later, get whatever I need later, whenever it's needed. Like, one thing that I'm definitely probably gonna have to delay, or I want to delay, is that like treating this room, because I realized like, yo, I'm not even gonna be making official songs yet, so I don't need this room to be treated yet. Like, my series, they don't need like the best quality. Like, to be honest for you, I'm not gonna hold you. They don't need the best quality. At least now, that quality can come later. But when it comes to like using all my money, I just want to use all my money and funds straight into marketing. So I don't need to treat this room just yet, because I'm not uploading new songs. Like, obviously, my goal is I'm going to make $150 from my music. You know what I mean? Whether that's streaming. You know what I mean? So it's like, and that's my goal. And then once I get that goal, then I'm gonna start, uploading, song after song after song, and like marketing them, of course. You know what I mean? But until then, I'm not making any new songs, so I don't need to, focus heavily on treating this room and getting everything right. And when it's like, I'm not gonna make any songs anyway. So it's like, I'm just gonna focus straight away on just like marketing my songs and all this stuff and gaining some traction and getting to the goal that I wanted to get at, And once I get to there, then it's like, okay, but I reached the goal. Now I'm gonna start making music. Now I can just like, okay, let me treat this room now. Now that I need to make songs and I'm able to make songs because I've reached the goal that I wanted. Okay, now I can treat this room. Now I can get the things that I want to get for this room. You know what I mean? And do everything that I need to get. So that is an important change for me that I had to make, because just not realizing that I'm delaying my shit I'm delaying my shit, and I don't want to delay my shit. I want to get right into my goals and for this year, because my goal for this year is the 150, then drop songs, then market, and grow. My goal is just to grow, grow as much as I can, and marketing, promo, all that stuff. Song after song after song. I'm not gonna drop a song a week, because that's just like, it's not necessary. 3 songs, 2 songs a month, just like going. I already have a bunch of songs already ready to go, and just market, and just grow my fan base and grow, grow my numbers and all that stuff, and just like, do a bunch of shows, just gain the fans, grow my fans, and do what I need to do, be consistent in all my, my series and stuff like that. so that was so this month I want to start marketing right away. Just say fuck everything that I was planning, like, and like, you know, fuck all that shit. I'm just going straight to marketing, and now I'm just gonna go crazy marketing, you know what I mean, and just like until I get to 150, you know what I mean, and then obviously just start releasing songs, you know what I mean. But yeah, but to circle back to the series, like both series is just like I'm gonna improve on, and then my rapping on the worst beat, you know what I mean, which is another rap series. So it's like, but this series is okay because it's a skit series. It's like it's TV, you know, it's entertainment. It's strictly entertainment. It's not really about me. It's about me. It's still highlighting my versatility because like I can do it. Like, so it's like, oh, it's still on brand because it's like, yo, I can do it. I can rap on these terrible beats. You know what I mean? These terrible beats, I can do it. I can do it. You know, I can do it. I'm able to do this. Yeah, because I can rap on these terrible beats. So that series is like the epitome of my brand. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's the epitome of my brand. So, epitome. I think it's epitome. Fuck. I don't give a fuck about it. I'm a writer, but words escape me, man. But anyway, it's really that series is really aligned with my brand. So I want to bring that back. I am gonna bring that back. Now I just had to figure out how to bring it back in this new space that I'm in. So it's like, how do I bring it back, make it make sense? So all it is me taking a day to really figure out the logistics of angles and what do I want and you know what I mean, all that. But like, it's gonna be the same basic, like it's the same story, it's the same skit, like it's the same skit but like done differently. So it's like, but it's gonna be like, but now I guess the change on that is that I'm no longer gonna try to restrict myself to being a minute. I think what I tried to do was like, I was trying to make it under a minute, so I can have it as a short on YouTube and boost the numbers. But I found that what that was really doing was, one, why the fuck do I give a fuck about numbers? And two, I found that it was like limiting me. It's limiting, like I was cutting off things. I was like, okay, I'm not gonna say this, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna have this little tiny thing about this funny little, I'm gonna cut that out and make it trim and short. But I realized making it very like boring and not fun anymore. You know what I mean? So now going forward, I just want that shit to be as long as it needs to be. If it needs to be 3-4 minutes, it is what it is. If it needs, yeah, I think naturally it is usually like a 2-3 minute series. Like that's a 2-3 minute series because of the setup, you know, the first part and all this stuff and all the jokes and all this stuff and doing all those stuff and editing. So it's like a 2-3 minute video is fine. You know what I mean? It is what it is. If I let rapping on the worst beat be a series more for my fan base. Like you have to already get the joke and understand the brand, and then that series can make sense for you of why, okay, excuse me, and that series can make sense for you and like why I do that series. So another reason is because I want to do a certain amount of minutes so that I can promote it, you know what I mean? But now I'm in this new thing where the only thing I'm going to promote, like by promotion I mean like on Instagram and Facebook, the only thing I'm going to promote is my music. Like that's all. Like anything, my music and how I can do sounds on so-and-so song, because I can get I want to show my skill on that one. Like, but like I can rap on anything serious. I'll do it like just to go a list. Like always gonna get me putting ads behind it is my series, my marketing series, or not my marketing series, my music. Like when I do videos that are just on either a verse or a hook or in any section of any song that I have, those videos I will put money behind and ads behind. Obviously, when there's traction behind it, if there's some nice numbers behind it, then I'll put, you know, I'll fuel the flames. I'll put gasoline. I'll pour gasoline on the fire. If, you know, if it's already getting hot. So you know what I mean. So, and then after that, then I'll do my how I can do sounds on blank blank song. You know that. Then I'll put ads on those ones too. And then and then only on occasion will I put money behind I can rap on anything, because like I said, I don't want to be too much locked into rapping. You know, even though I like rapping, you know, I fuck with rapping, I'm gonna continue to rap. I'm gonna have rap songs, but I don't want to be just painted as just a rapper. You know what I mean? Because that limits me, and that's anti-brand. That's anti my brand. My brand is all about I can do it. I'm free. I can do whatever I want. I'm free. You know what I mean? So it's like being locked into something is super. You know, that's against my brand. So I want to make sure that if I do, I'll do it sparingly, but I only do it if it's really banging on one shit that's really going crazy. You know what I mean? Like only once, like fucking once, bro. That's it. You know what I mean? So that my music, I'll always be promoting, and How I Can Do Sounds, I promote that. You know what I mean? Not as much as my music, but you know, and then my, you know what I mean? And then my how I can rap on anything serious. So yeah, and then that will be sometimes, very rarely. And then my behind the scenes, rapping on the worst beat, my talk to the peoples, those are completely no ads, no nothing. Those are always just gonna be organic because that's just for the fans. Like that's for the fans. That's for the people who actually support me. Like behind the scenes, I'm not gonna put no ad to push that. I don't give a fuck, bro. If you find it, you see it, you watch it, you see it. You know what I mean? That's for the people that support me. Behind the scenes, talk to the people. That's for the people. Talk to the people. That's for my people. That's for my people. You know, when I talk to people, that's for my people. So it's like I'm not gonna put ads to that. Try to expand that to show everybody. It's like no, it's only for the people that are already rocking with me. You can see the talk to people. You can see the behind the scenes, and then the rapping on the worst beat in history. That's also for them. So it's like, you know what I mean? Since I won't be able to promote the rapping on the worst beat in history, since they're always gonna be like over 3 minutes or 2, 3. You know what I mean? Just where Instagram that has a limit to how long the video is. If the video's past a certain amount, you can't, you know, put ads behind it. You know what I mean? So shit, fuck it. I guess that's just for the fans. My videos is for the fans. But the longer ones, I can be able to make it as funny as possible. Like add all the little details and all the things, and then go crazy with that. You know what I mean? So yeah. But like that series is gonna return this month because I think that series, like it could go naturally blow up by itself, but I'm not gonna I won't be able to put ads behind it, but it's for the fans, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna bring that series back this month. So February, I just wanna, you know, market my songs, bring back rapping on the worst beat in history, yeah, and then just fucking lock in, just like marketing the songs. That's the biggest thing, like just marketing my songs, figuring out what type of videos I want to do, hit up videographers, work on my branding as well this month. So like work on my brand, like take new pics, photos, all that shit, like get logos, figure out logo for myself, figure out a thing, like a theme, figure out colors, like just really work on the marketing side of my whole music operation. And that's very important. Like, so I want to focus on the marketing side and the branding side. So I already got my brand. I can do it. I know my ideals. Okay, it's literally my name, so it's like it's perfect. It works for me. It's in line with who I am. I can do whatever I want. So that's my core brand. Now it's just about the visual imaging of the brand. So like I already have the core principles, the soul, everything, the important things. Now it's just about how does that look visually. Now what does that look like? Now what does that look visually? What does that look like? And it's all gonna be what I like, of course. It's gonna be, I'm gonna make it look how I like, the photos that I like, you know what I mean? And then the videos that I like and all that stuff. So a lot of this this month is definitely just 100% diving into this thing, this game, and just like getting my branding looking nice, getting my marketing videos and stuff like that, and those series returning. So that's this month. This month is definitely just starting to creating, because I don't want to be waiting and delaying it and like, March, April, now it's time to start. Like, bro, fuck that shit, bro. The time is now, you know what I mean? So I want to go dive deep into marketing and branding this month, and then just like, so once that's complete, then boom, I just know that just makes it easier for me to reach my goals that I want to reach. So yeah, so this month I definitely want to work on that. I've already, what is this, like February 10th? I know this is kind of late any fucking way, but February 10th in this month, like I've been doing more stuff with myself. So it's like, yeah, I've elevated, you know what I mean? I went to Miami last weekend, so that was pretty nice. Just been traveling a lot this year. I had a bunch of places that I wanted to go, so I went to those places. And you know what I mean? I still got one more place I want to go. You know, it's a very important place that I think I should go. I should go over there. I need to go over there. So this is a very important place. So I want to go over there. That's gonna be probably in a couple months, few months from now, but definitely gonna make it out there. Other than that, yeah, just, you know, last month just been working on myself. Didn't really do too much. I was just working and setting up shit. So there's really not much to talk about, but this month for sure, this is a big month. Like I gotta lock. Like it's time to start. This is a starting month. Like yo, I gotta start this shit now. Like I cannot go into 3rd March not having started anything. Like nah. So this month I really want to start some shit. So it's gonna be, so when I come back for talk to the people, you know what I mean, 14, then you know what I mean. I tell you guys what I accomplished, you know what I mean. But I definitely want to start these things. Just put that work in, you know what I mean. So yeah, I think there's really not much to say. I don't want this to be way too long. It doesn't need to be, because there's really not much that I did last month, and this month is, you know what I mean, it's just about what I'm going to do. So yeah, let me just put actions though behind everything. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you even watch these videos, if you watch it to even this point right here, I mean, I always clip the last, like I have a system when it comes to talking to people. Like I'll do the first part, and I'll do, you know what I mean, some things in the middle, and then my last video for that particular, you know, episode 13, I'll clip the last things that I say at the last second, and then make that, and then that indicates that that was the end of that. You know what I mean? If you clock that, then yeah. But no, thank you so much if you're still here watching. if you've made it this far, if you're even tuning in, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I'm super grateful. I really appreciate it. Like I'm doing this is like just logging the journey and seeing where it goes. I know that it's gonna pay off eventually, like in a couple years, 3 years and stuff like that, when people look back and like, oh yeah, he did it, you know what I mean? But I'm like, my future supporters and stuff like watching this video, like, oh yeah, this is where he started, yeah. So, but if you're watching it right now, yeah, thank you so much. You know what I mean? Just doing what I like, man. So, just doing what I like in life. So, it's definitely a process. It's definitely a lot of work, but I enjoy it, you know, and that's the important part, you know. I just seen a video of like a content creator. He like quit, you know what I mean? Suburb Baby, he like quit, you know what I mean? He was talking about like the process, how it wasn't fun anymore. The process, he didn't like the process anymore. You know what I mean? And I was like, damn, you know, that's pretty, yeah, I hate to see people quit, because I'm like, damn, bro, don't quit, bro, because but I have to realize, like, bro, if the process isn't fun no more, if the process is not like something that you like, then I guess, you know, I'm a big advocate of like just doing what you like, you know what I mean? And if you don't like what you're doing, then it's like, do something different, you know? So I commend him for that, because it's like, you know, it's just like, yo, he wants to do what he likes, and if this isn't what he likes no more, then, you know, he's only valid. He's valid. So whatever he moves on to, hats off to him, man. So, but that made me think about my life, and I'm just like, damn. So maybe that was a good video, because that made me like, do I like what I'm doing? Do I like what I'm doing? Do I like this? You know what I mean? And I took the 2 weeks off. You know what I mean? And I was like, do I like this? Do I like this? You know what I mean? So it's like, and I do like the process. I like creating videos. I like making music. I like singing. I like creating rhymes and writing and stuff. I really like writing. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't write when they make music. They just kind of go in there, but I actually like writing and shit like that. That shit is fire. Like, especially because you can make some like fire like lyrics and stuff like that. They're like, whoa, how to make that shit? Like, it's really like a game to me. So. So like, but outside just like the creating process, like the other process, like the editing the video, because nowadays you have to be a content creator, like, you know what I mean? So I like the content creation. I remember I wanted to be a YouTuber from the beginning, like back in the day. So, you know what I mean? So it's like, I wanted to be a YouTuber. So like, yeah, I just wanted to make videos. So I like making videos. I like, you know what I mean? As you can see, like, I can talk on the camera for like hours and hours and just like keep talking and shit, you know what I mean? So pretty comfortable on camera. So it's like, yeah, I'm like, do I feel, it's like, yo, no, I like the process. I like this process. I don't ever get bored of it. I never get like, damn, bro, I gotta make another video. You know what I mean? It's never really that. My thing is more just like, there is resistance sometimes, you know, but it's more of like, it's like general just being kind of laziness, like, damn, bro, I kind of just want to chill and shit like that. But then when I get up and I actually do it, I'm like, oh yeah, this is lit as fuck. Like, I actually like this. Like, when I make a video, I'm like, this feels good. Like, this feels good. Like, when I make a song, I'm like, this feels good. I'm done making the song. Like, it's always, it's hard work still, you know what I mean? But it's not like, you know what I mean? I'm happy to do it. I'm like, if this is what I have to do, like, that's pretty easy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You know, staying consistent is hard. Like, you just get that, you get that resistance, but like, there's resistance, and then there's like when you genuinely don't like it. Like, when there's resistance, it's always gonna be resistance to something, because it's like, damn, man, let me get to it now. I gotta get up. You know, I gotta do this. I gotta do that. You know what I mean? But it's like, I enjoy these things. Like, I enjoy practicing every single day. I enjoy writing every single day. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's like the time is like, oh, you know what I mean? That's why I had to delete everything, you know what I mean, social media, because I'd be getting distracted and I'd be killing my time so that I won't be able to do these things. You know what I mean? And then, but like, no, that video just made me think. I'm just like, no, I like this process, man. Like, I like this shit, bro. I like what I'm doing. I like making content, you know. I like making music. I like making songs. I like singing. I like rapping. You know, it's just like, there's really nothing else that I would rather do. I have other goals too. Like, I like storytelling as well too. So, you know, eventually down the line, make like a book or a movie or a TV show. Like, I actually write down a lot of ideas on those fronts. So it's like just being an overall entertainer, you know, in this space. But right now I'm just focused on music and growing that. And then once I've grown that, then maybe I can, you know, and I've afforded myself the time and the freedom through music to be able to do whatever I want. And I'm just doing music full time. That frees me up to be able to be more creative in other ways. Because then my brand is about, I can do it. Like, I can do whatever I want. You know what I mean? So I'll do whatever I want and whatever I feel like. If I feel like making a movie, I feel like making a TV show, a comic book, or whatever the fuck, you know, it's all about just building this. It's just the Can Do universe. It's my world, you know. It's just my world. It's a Can's world, you know what I mean? So, building up that world and doing whatever I want in that world that's just part of the brand. That's the ultimate brand. Like, that's what the brand is about. The brand isn't just like music, like, you know, but I do really like music, and that is going to be the vehicle to get me into other things and stuff like that. But I'm not saying that I'm gonna quit music once I'm at a certain level, because I just genuinely like making songs. Like, making songs is actually dope. Like, I like what I'm doing. I like this process. I like the, you know what I mean, the game. I like this. I like I don't think I could do all of this and move this and, you know what I mean, stick with this thing called music like for years and years and years and years and just do it in the background and never really have no results or major results if I didn't like it. If I didn't like it, I probably would have quit a long time ago and just been like, I don't give a fuck about it. But I just genuinely like making songs. There's something about making songs and just a song in general, what it is, that I just find so interesting and that I want to be, and if I'm able to, and when I'm able to, gotta watch my words, and when I'm able to make this a career, so where this is my only job, that's gonna be one of the best jobs ever. like, yo, just make a song, bro. And I genuinely, I like what I make. I like the songs. I think, I know I'm talented. Like I have a talent for this shit. And you may not hear it or see it, or maybe you do actually, and that's why you're still watching at this point or still listening. But I genuinely am talented. There's genuinely things that I do, and there's things that just the way I do the music and my ear and all this stuff that I'm like, yo, this is and all my demo songs that I listen to are absolute fire. It's I genuinely believe that in a year or two from now, I will have grown to a level where, yeah, I'm able to live just from my music, you know what I mean? And I genuinely believe in that. I'm not attached to the outcome and that but I'm just doing my work because I know that this is very possible because of the fact that I'm actually talented. I'm actually good at this thing. I'm actually good at making songs. I'm actually good at writing. I'm getting better at singing. But I have a tone. I have a unique tone, a unique voice. You know what I mean? I'm good at this rapping shit. Like, I genuinely believe in myself that in just like in a year, a couple years, that I will be in a massively different place, that I am right now. And it's just a matter of putting that work in. And the reason is because I'm genuinely talented. I love this shit. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, I just want to say that I'm grateful for anyone that's watching this right now. Thankful for anyone that's listening to my music. And I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, always and forever. I'm always going to be grateful for that. But anyway, look, let me wrap this up now. Finally, officially, you know what I mean? My name is Akan Duke, and this is Talk to the People 13. Thank you.